All right, so get this. You're the first astronaut your country sends up into space.
Yeah.
You're all alone up there orbiting the Earth.
Right.
And you start hearing knocking.
Oh, wow.
That's exactly what happened to Chinese astronaut Yang Liwei back in 2003.
During his space mission.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to be diving into today.
It's a good one.
This story is wild, and we're going to try to get to the bottom of this mysterious knocking in space.
Yeah, what could it be?
We've got some interesting source material to work with for this deep dive.
I've seen this one.
A clip from the YouTube channel Secure Team.
They always have the best stories.
Definitely one of the spookier space stories out there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So set the scene.
Okay.
Yang Liwei is China's first man in space.
I remember when that happened.
Big moment.
Huge.
He's up there in this relatively small capsule.
Oh, yeah, those early capsules were tiny.
And everything seems to be going according to plan.
Right.
Until he hears this sound.
Knocking.
A knocking sound.
In space?
Yeah, like someone's knocking on the outside of the spacecraft.
How did he describe it?
He said it sounded like someone was knocking on the body of the spacecraft.
Oh, wow.
Just as knocking an iron bucket with a wooden hammer.
Whoa.
That's pretty specific.
It is.
And can you imagine being up there all alone in the silence of space?
Yeah.
And then suddenly you hear that?
I'd freak out.
I think anyone would.
For sure.
The clip said he was understandably nervous.
Right.
He even checked the porthole to see if there was something out there.
Like something hitting the capsule?
Exactly, like maybe some space debris or something.
Yeah.
But there was nothing.
Just the blackness of space.
And that's what makes this so creepy.
Yeah, it's like this clash between what we think we know about space, this vast empty void,
Right.
and then the possibility of something else being out there, something we don't understand.
And it gets even weirder because the clip says other Chinese astronauts who went up later,
Oh, really?
they heard the knocking too.
Oh, wow.
But they were basically told it was normal.
What?
Yeah, they were told it was a normal phenomenon and not to worry about it.
If it's so normal, why not just explain it?
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Like, what could possibly be making a knocking sound in space?
That's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
So let's try to figure this out.
Right.
What are some possible explanations for this based on what we know about space and spacecraft?
Okay, so...
Could this be something simple?
Hey.
Or are we venturing into the realm of the unexplained here?
It's definitely a mystery.
Well, I think we can rule out a few things right away.
Like what?
It wasn't aliens.
Probably not.
Right. At least there's no evidence to suggest that.
Yeah, no little green men playing knock-knock jokes on astronauts.
So that would make for a pretty interesting deep dive.
It would.
But in all seriousness, space is an incredibly harsh environment.
Oh, absolutely.
And spacecraft are complex machines.
Yeah, things don't always behave as expected out there.
You've got all these extreme temperatures, things expanding and contracting.
You're dealing with forces and conditions that we rarely encounter here on Earth.
Right, and the Secure Team clip actually brings up a couple of pretty plausible explanations.
Okay, let's hear them.
Explanations that line up with our current understanding of physics and space travel.
I'm intrigued.
So let's dive into those and see if we can make sense of this mysterious knocking sound.
Sounds good to me. Okay, so one possibility is that the sound was caused by the spacecraft's materials,
Okay.
like the metal and stuff,
Yeah.
expanding and contracting.
Oh, because of the temperature changes?
Yeah, because,
Right.
extreme temperatures.
Super hot in the sun and freezing in the shade.
Exactly.
I hadn't even thought about that.
It can get really intense up there.
So all that heating and cooling,
Yeah.
could that cause the knocking?
It could put stress on the structure of the spacecraft.
Oh, like when your house creaks at night when it gets cold?
Exactly like that.
Huh, interesting.
But just imagine those temperature swings magnified like 100 times in space. So yeah, it's not hard to imagine.
That it could make some strange sounds.
Definitely.
I mean, they probably account for that stuff when they design spacecraft, right?
They try to.
But space is unpredictable.
Always throws curveballs.
What was that other explanation from the clip?
Oh, right, the micrometeoroids. Or a
Micrometeoroids
space debris.
hitting the spacecraft.
Yeah, even tiny particles.
How tiny are we talking?
Like smaller than a grain of sand.
Wow.
But they're traveling so fast
Right.
that they can create a noticeable impact.
So it's like a little tiny thing hitting the capsule really hard.
Basically.
And there's a lot of that stuff out there, right?
Oh yeah, space is full of debris from old satellites and missions.
All that junk just floating around up there.
It's a growing problem, actually.
Huh. I guess it makes sense.
Yeah,
But so those are two pretty plausible explanations.
I'd say so.
But I gotta say, part of me still wants it to be something we haven't even thought of yet.
Oh, I agree.
It's something totally unknown.
The mystery is part of the fun. And, this isn't the only time astronauts have reported strange things happening in space.
Really?
Oh, yeah, there are tons of stories.
Like what kind of stories?
Well, the Secure Team clip mentions some
Okay.
from the space shuttle,
Uh-huh.
the International Space Station,
Oh, wow.
even going all the way back to the Apollo missions.
No way!
Yeah, there have been reports of strange lights,
Really?
unidentified objects, even feelings of unease, like being watched.
Whoa, that's creepy.
Right.
And these are trained astronauts we're talking about.
Yeah, people who are used to the strangeness of space.
So if they're saying they saw something weird,
Makes you wonder.
it really does.
And I think these accounts,
What
they tap into this deeper truth about our relationship with the universe.
do you mean?
Well, the host of Secure Team mentioned how scientific understanding is always changing.
Right.
What we thought we knew about space 10 years ago might be completely different today.
That's true.
So these stories of unexplained things, they challenge us to consider the limits of what we know.
Like, we don't know everything.
Exactly. There's still so much out there that we don't understand.
That's kind of humbling,
It is.
but also exciting.
Definitely.
Like, we're constantly pushing the boundaries of our knowledge.
But there's always more to learn.
Exactly.
And that brings us back to Yang Liwei and the knocking.
So where do we go from here?
I think the most important thing is to stay curious.
Okay.
Keep an open mind.
Okay, so we've got those potential explanations.
Sure.
But is there anything that really stands out to you as the most likely?
If I had to pick one,
Uh-huh.
I'd probably go with the temperature changes.
Really?
It just seems like the most logical explanation,
Yeah.
given what we know about space and,
Right.
how spacecraft are built.
Uh-huh.
But honestly,
Yeah.
part of me hopes it's something weirder.
Something we can't explain.
Exactly. Like something that really makes us rethink what we know about space.
I get that.
It's like the logical part of my brain is saying, yeah, it's probably the temperature.
Right.
But then there's this other part that's like, what if it's something totally beyond our grasp?
I feel that.
It's the beauty of these mysteries.
Even if we never figure out for sure what caused the knocking,
Right.
just thinking about the possibilities,
Yeah,
it expands our understanding of what might be out there.
exactly. And the Secure Team clip,
Uh-huh.
they said something really interesting
What was that?
about how what we think we know about science and the universe
Right.
seems to change every decade or so.
Yeah, they said something like science in the universe and what we think about science in the universe changes about every 10 years.
That's it.
It's true, though, right?
It is.
I mean, think about how much our understanding of the universe has changed.
Oh, yeah. Even just in our lifetime.
Exactly.
So what happens when we come across something that
Yeah.
just doesn't fit into what we currently understand?
That's a good question.
Do we just dismiss it?
Like, say it's nonsense.
Right. Or do we use it as a chance to re-examine our assumptions?
Like maybe we need to learn more.
Maybe our understanding is incomplete.
Right.
I think Yang Liwei's experience.
And the knocking
Yeah, it's a perfect example of that tension
between what we think we know.
and what might actually be out there.
So we're left with this
A
question.
big one.
What does it mean for us if what we know about the universe is constantly evolving?
It's a question that's been around for centuries.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Well-
like, does it make us feel small and insignificant?
In this vast, ever-changing cosmos?
Exactly. Or does it fill us with wonder and possibility
Because there's always more to learn.
and more to discover?
I think it's both.
Yeah,
It's humbling,
for sure.
but also exciting.
It really is.
I mean, who knows? Maybe someday we'll have the technology
But the understanding.
to finally look back at Yang Liwei's experience and say, aha, that's what caused it.
That would be amazing.
But until then,
It remains a mystery.
a mystery that reminds us of how much we still don't know.
Well, I think we've done a pretty deep dive into this mysterious knocking in space.
I think so.
We've explored the story,
Yeah.
possible explanations,
Uh-huh.
and the bigger questions it raises about our understanding of the universe.
That's a fascinating case.
But now we want to hear from you.
What do you think?
What do you think caused the knocking on Yang Liwei's spacecraft?
Was it something simple
Something strange.
or something we haven't even imagined yet?
Share your theories, your wildest ideas.
Keep looking up
Keep exploring.
and never stop questioning.
Because who knows what other mysteries are out there.
Waiting to be discovered.